Let's get this started. Hello, everybody. Today is going to be day 1. We're starting a new Bloodborne playthrough. We're going to be doing an arcane build for the very first time. I've never messed with arcane. I know nothing about it. It's kind of it's kind of intimidating and kind of scary, but that's why I want to try it. And since we're doing arcane, or maybe, you know, chicken or the egg, we're doing a lore through. And if we're doing lore, arcane is like the way to go, right? Because we're getting insight, we're getting into the world. So we're doing an arcane build for the first time, and we're gonna like do a full lore through. We're gonna talk about the lore, read every item description, just get like really thorough right into it, as if we're playing kind of for the first time, even though it is not the first time. So yeah, get your notebooks out, everybody. It's gonna be good. Get your notebooks out. And yeah, now we're gonna make a new character. Ooh, cutscene.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
I don't like this guy, dude. It's freaky. It's freaky. Especially the creaking of the chair, because I associate it with getting shot by a wheelchair enemy. Okay. So we have spent 45 minutes doing character creation. Not too bad, I'd say. Okay, we got the name. Everything is here. We got the origin. I think we're good. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my god, I'm really nervous about this. I play this game so many times, but I don't know. There's something about doing this for like a real lore through is
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
A man has no eyes. Like, one of those sockets is definitely empty. Is that a laugh, or is he crying? Oh, it's so creepy because you fall asleep and wake up and it's like nighttime and the blood is still dripping. It's, oh, that's really creepy. And the imaginary wolf offers you something. But it can't give it to you because you are a hunter. Your blood lights it afire. You have a natural resistance to the plague of beasts. Holy shit, I just realized these are white blood cells. There's literally blood. You fight off an infection and white blood cells roll up. Like, hey. That's why they're homies. These are your homies. Haven't you seen the Osmosis Jones?
You found yourself a hunter.
New lore. I'm only half joking about that too. Actually kind of like, huh. Could that have validity? So in relation to the church, okay, the timey-wiminess of it is a little unknown, but Shelly here, oh my god, we look horrifying. I love our little smile. New lore, 10 seconds to play through dice. I know, right? It could just be like a symbolic thing, I guess. I don't know, but there's something about seeing the blood everywhere and then the messengers. Like, how else would the messengers know unless they're like within you? I don't know. Okay. So we might have entered the church as a means to an end. Because if we're of Lauren, we know what happened. If we're like a survivor of Lauren or a descendant of Lauren, just like there's Tumerian descendants, we know what happened to Lauren. So we're kind of like using the church to get more information. That's my character lore. And then, handwritten scrawl, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Now this is actually really interesting. In the Japanese translation, it makes it explicitly clear, because here it just says handwritten scrawl, so anyone could have written it. But in the Japanese translation, it's specific that it's our hand. We wrote this. Like, the player wrote this, which means we wrote this to ourselves so we wouldn't forget. And the fact that we're reading this, I mean, we probably forgot. We have no memory. We don't have any background. So this is our goal. This is what we told ourselves to do. Who are the messengers? Servants of Flora, as far as we can tell. Uncanny weapons are optimal for arc builds. Okay, so I was gonna do, so wait, you can buy them in a chalice bath as soon as you... Okay. I was gonna start with the cleaver and get the spear, just standard stuff. Now, will Shelly be able to handle this wolf? I don't know, let's find out. Ah! Shit. Oh, no. Jesus, hang on. Wait. Excuse me, Mr. Wolfman. Oh, no, just kidding. We're dead. All right. Good start. God. Remember when I was consistent at that? Oof. Oof. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Well, we get a shortcut to the saw cleaver. And we get a cutscene. No, wait, this is better. What was I thinking? This is a Lorethrough. We have to witness every cutscene. Can't believe I was actually trying to win. When that viola starts up. Majora's Moon up there, just chilling. Not supposed to win there. Oh no, the intent is that you die, yeah. Forest skip is worth it? Not for this run, but I do want to start learning some skips just for fun. I didn't read that dialogue when it says something about messengers. Oops. I have to, it's hard to not just fall into the habit of mashing X, because I'm just like, you know. What I love about this too is when you first get here, there's just one bath messenger just chilling like this, and then eventually more are there. It's really cute, actually. It's a fun little detail, and more messengers show up. An abandoned doll. And of course, they're offering us what? This is so cute, by the way. Look at this. There's a bunch of messengers offering us weapons. I meant to read that again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oops, oops, oops. All right, we're getting the saw cleaver. I don't know if we're gonna use the Tonitrus, but because like I don't really like the Tonitrus, but it is one of the early arc weapons, isn't it? Oh my god, yeah, this little gun messenger. He's just looking down the barrel of the hunter's pistol. Oh, don't do that, sweetie. It's not gun safe. In the middle one, you're right, the middle one's pointing. He's like, this one? This one? Messengers are so cute. I could die. They took the time to animate this specifically for this one section. Like, this is so detailed. I love this. The messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employed in beast hunting. Ooh, I think I'm gonna stick with the pistol. I've literally never used a blunderbuss. We're not doing tinge, so pistol is the way. And then, of course, what do you got? Making a little circle with their hands, and they're like, come over here. Come over here. Accept a gift from messengers. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. I also love the messengers, how they operate. Like, it's such an interesting concept. The Souls games don't really do that. You use soapstones to leave messages. Here they're like alive. Oh, they're not ghosts. They're some sort of miniature eldritch being from an alternate universe. Closed. The stump appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. I like how they clarified this is indeed a nightmare. They always call it a dream, but this is still a nightmare. Messengers are still so mysterious. It's easy to kind of forget about them and let them fade into the background. From the spirit, using that for a while is probably best. That is, in fact, what I intended on doing for sure. All right, let's take a look at our items, though, and read the ones that we have. Hunter's Mark. Dangling upside-down rune etched in one's mind. Symbol of a hunter. By focusing one's thoughts on this rune, a hunter loses all blood echoes but awakens afresh, as if it were all just a bad dream. Notebook. Messengers are inhabitants of the dream who revere the brave hunters. Use them to send messages to other worlds. Leave notes with messengers, read the notes left to messengers in other worlds, and rate notes to reach out to hunters across planes of existence. So this is basically like, obviously the online item is typical. And this is the equivalent to the dark sign. But what's cool about it is that we probably got this somehow from the messengers, like etched into one's mind is a really interesting way of putting it, considering it's a rune and it is literally carved. There's something ominous about that. Saw cleaver, one of the brokenest trick weapons of the workshop. Commonly used in the hunting business. This saw, effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a long cleaver that makes use of centrifugal force. The saw, with its set of bloodletting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt and only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transformed the beast. Hunter pistol. Pistol made at the workshop for hunters stalking beasts. Hunter firearms are specially crafted to employ quicksilver bullets fused with a wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. The pistol is a quicker draw than the blunderbuss, allowing for speedier responses to attacks. And then, of course, our outfit. Hood worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearer had to stay out of sight and travel by cover of darkness. Without memory, who will ever know? So this is pretty explicit, that we don't know, we lost our memory, basically, so. Not typical clothing for Yharnam, perhaps it is of foreign origin. It is said, after all, the traveler came to Yharnam from afar. But it's kind of interesting that we know that this is atypical for Yharnam. Like, is this something we know or something I don't know. It's a little weird considering this is our starting gear. We don't normally get this kind of interesting lore with our starting gear. Terribly worn and unsanitary. So if the bandage is worn and unsanitary, was it always that way? Or did it start? Were we there for longer than we think, you know? A faint memory recalls blood ministration involving the transfusion of unknown blood, not long after the nightmare began. I really like that lore. Like, it gives you a lot right at the start if you read it. It's really cool. So we're awakening above ground, first floor, sick room. Let's go talk to Yosefka. That's another thing. That's kind of how I read it too. Maybe the Sully bandage is being reused. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got. Probably is, to be honest. Vengeance, give me my 500 souls back. Now, I'm not sure. I really do want to level up Arcane a lot. I don't know that we're going to do 99 Arcane. But we might. So we're gonna really push Arcane, meaning we need to get to BSB and the post BSB area very quickly. That's gonna be our first waning gem, which will start the run. We're playing the game thoroughly, trying to get every single little bit of lore, dialogue, everything. Oh, speaking of which, we're gonna let Ariana, we're gonna take a lot of her blood and we're gonna try to get Adela to kill her because I've never had that happen. So because of certain quest lines being mutually exclusive, we won't be able to do all of them. That, or we'll let Ariana birth the baby. I'm not sure. One or the other. Both of them seem pretty good. Ooh, it's very important we go back to Gilbert as well. I always forget about Gilbert. Okay, I'm gonna make a few notes here. This lamp now transports you back to the hunter's dream. Upon death, you will awaken at this lamp. And Gilbert.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Hunter.
And not one from around here either.
The way it's
I'm
ours.
Gilbert,
I like that.
a fellow outsider.
Gilbert.
You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit.
Speedrun?
Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
I mean, you're definitely not wrong, Gilbert. I love him.
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward.
So the Cathedral Ward is a different
Deep
town.
within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say.
Definitely not the birthplace. Those liars. It's called it's different now.
Don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
Real talk, I did not find Gilbert. I didn't realize that this lantern means you can talk to somebody. I honestly don't know how they expect you to find this. Like, first time through, first FromSoft game, I honestly did not realize you could talk to people when this lantern was active at all. Completely miss Gilbert. So that was a little tough. Although, you know, I just went forward and killed things, so not exactly
Across the valley
crazy.
to the east of Yharnam, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
So we know about pale blood from the note. He doesn't know about pale blood. We don't know what we mean by pale blood anymore. Pale blood is not actual blood, right? So
Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within
okay,
that.
just wanted to make sure we got all the dialogue from him. So we learned a lot from Gilbert. This place is not friendly to outsiders. They do not like foreigners. Gilbert is also an outsider, a foreigner. He's sick, very clearly. But with what, we don't yet know. And he doesn't exactly know much. He wants to help, but he doesn't know anything. That ain't his fault, but he sure doesn't know. What's the fastest way to get church drip? Oh, that was clever. Bro, okay. I've been using the cane too much. I gotta get used to this range again. But then you come over here, there's all these people, and all these people, you know, they call you a beast, they say this town is finished, and you look at them and they're covered in hair and look like they're half transformed into beasts. Their eyes are covered with cloth and or missing. It's like, why are you looking at me like I'm the beast? Ah, yeah, The Witcher. Yep. I knew it. I was like, yeah, I'm already... No! I want to kill everything. It's kind of like what I feel we should do is try to at least face everybody, kill everything. Even though that guy is literally in a corner for no reason, there's no reason to fight him. Maybe we won't do that. I don't want to lose souls. We're gonna need them. Fortunately, I grabbed this shortcut, although who knows if it's even really a good shortcut. There's a lot of people to talk to in the town, too. I don't want to forget about that. Curse of Laura and got to see everything? Yeah. So this guy's here. It's really interesting. It's kind of... Oh, of course I get the parry and don't really do much with it. God, he's tanky boy, huh? Okay, you got me. That's for sure. Hey. Okay. Very large range. I'm not the best at parrying these guys. Some of their moves look parryable, but are not. We pretty much only see the executioners. I don't even know if they're technically called that, because executioners exist in this game, but the cutty off heady men in the woods and in Hemwick. So it's kind of like finding the first snatcher outside of Yahar Ghul. There's literally nothing down there either. Shurika's only ever useful you want to fight that dude? Pretty much. Nightmare Executioners 2 in DLC. Oh, like the big tentacle boys. Yeah. Cutty off heady men. Yep, that's their technical term name. Real quick though, I'm gonna do this. There's 2 people on the street we gotta talk to. Also, the window people are difficult because, you know, once you realize, it's like they expect you to learn something without the information prior. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the one thing that's like really obtuse about this game. Is once you see this, and maybe later on you'll figure out this is incense used to prevent the beasts from approaching. So that's your trigger. There's like, hey, there's people here who aren't beasts. This is why they have the incense. But you learn that quite later. Do you hear that awful crying?
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Okay. So yeah, not very friendly, that's for sure.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
And then, of course, we come here. Oh, I thought I could sidestep it. Didn't quite work out the way I intended. Can we just talk about how there's just gravestones in the middle of the street? Like, are people planted here? Or is this symbolic? Like, this is a place of mass death. This place is just filled with death. Raph speaks fluent typo? Very true. Grab the Forbidden Woods skip. Oh, was that in a pre-patch Forbidden Woods skip? Okay, well, hang on. Okay. I love this place. Like, this is so great because we fought one of these creatures already. The big wolf, and now we see this massive one. I think bigger than the one we fight even. Just burning. On... It's more of a gallows than anything. People just chilling, comfy. It's like a bonfire party, you know? You guys ever been to a bonfire party? I don't remember what they're called. Bush. I think, did we call them bush parties? What a horrible way to, because they were always in the middle of the woods. So sketchy. Oh god. So I aggroed more than I wanted to. This place, honestly, I still think, maybe it depends on your weapon, but this is honestly probably one of the hardest tutorial areas in any FromSoft game. I still remember my first time through here. It was like exhilarating. It's honestly, I got hooked on this game so quickly because of this area. Just so many enemies. Overwhelming numbers. It was great. It's a BSB. But the face, it's got a, I mean, maybe you're thinking of the one in the cathedral? Because this one is just a regular wolf. Ow. The one in the BSB, in the old Yharnam church, this guy is just a wolf. Maybe that's a parallel. Hang on. So think about this. Okay. So here we see a beast. Like this type of beast, a wolf. I forget what these creatures are called, but if one of the four-legged beasts burning, and all the people are standing around watching. Probably pleased at what they've done. Scourge beasts. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Scourge beasts. And then we go to Old Yharnam and we find a blood-starved beast. But the people, the creatures, the transformed beasts there appear to be worshipping it. They don't burn the being. We burn it. It's kind of like a parallel being created. So the humans here are acting like beasts, and the beasts in Old Yharnam are acting like humans. I actually never put that link together, but there's a reason that there's two similar environments with the creatures that are in those environments behaving differently. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. He is big. Yeah, for sure. That's an extra big one. Extra large Scourge beast, for sure. Hanging full length. The neck definitely does look bigger. They probably just took the model and made it bigger for, like, not lore, but, you know, for gravitas, seeing a big old wolf. Because we've already faced one. And this is the start of the game, so we're like, oh my god, I'm going to have to fight more of those? Also, Douglas Nunes, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What time period is it supposed to be? Victorian. Yeah. Gothic Victorian. Start of the game is always a little similar no matter what run you're going with. Let's put the torch on. I feel like that's something to do. Now we get to see the animals are warped too. Okay, we picked up a few items now, so I kind of want to... Actually, real quick, before I do that, I want to take care of these guys. Oh, great. That almost went badly. Alright, I want to read some of the items we've picked up for sure. Ragdoll wolves aren't quite that big. Mm-hmm. Ah, and just a fun little thing. You can actually hear the music box. So basically the little girl is sitting in that house, listening to the music box, waiting for her parents to come home. Come onto the bridge, see two Scourge beasts, and we just hear, ow! Love the sound design. Love it. We're gonna go get the hunter's gear. I don't think we'll wear it. Oh, I forgot to get that drop over there. Okay. Okay, we got quite a few pickups to read through. Molotov cocktail explodes in raging flames when thrown against an object, one of the oldest hunter tools available in the workshop. Workshop? Little, okay. Since the tragedy that struck Old Yharnam, fire has become a staple in beast hunts and is thought to cleanse impurity. Certain types of beasts have an abnormal fear of flame. Oil urn. When this urn hits its mark, the target is drenched in oil and made extremely flammable. Fire is commonplace on the hunt, and oil urns accentuate its effect. Sometimes when hunters burn beasts, they appear intoxicated by the euphoria of purification. That's a really, really interesting way of saying they get really into the violence. Pebbles, which are fully eyeballs that turn to stone. Like, come on. Oh my god. You can even see the lines of the iris. Small pebbles found throughout Yharnam can be thrown at foes. Quite thrilling. I love when From gets a little snarky. Quite thrilling. Shining coins. Various coins that are particularly luminous. There are very few uses for spare change during the hunt, but these will serve as guides through the darkness. Or one could save them until morning, if it ever comes. Cold blood dew. Droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Used to gain blood echoes. Hunters sustained by the dream gain strength from blood echoes. They imbibe the blood with thoughts of reverence, indeed gratitude, for their victims. Hunter sustained by the dream. That's a good way of putting it. That is what happens, isn't it? Bloodstone shard. Does that not look like DNA strands? Am I insane in looking at that image and seeing DNA strands? A solid shard that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. Torch. A common torch formed by wrapping a pine resin-drenched cloth around the end of a long stick. Hunters choose torches not only because the hunt leads them to the darkest nooks, but also because certain creatures they encounter are possessed of a deathly fear of flame. Cool. And then we come down here and we get this. Even more Beastie Boys. Spooky. Hey, Mondags, what's up? The way they say quite thrilling does not sound thrilling at all. I love the humor of this game. I think it's DNA. Pretty sure it's supposed to look unnatural yet organic. That's what I'm seeing. It just looked like the helixes of DNA, no? Ooh, that's a good drop. We got a spare bloodstone shard. Since I don't know exactly what weapons we're going to be using and how we're going to be upgrading them, we definitely want to kind of get extra upgrade materials for sure. Oh, I was not expecting that to go off, actually. Well, I wanted to kill him, though. Oh, well. Hunter outfit, let's go. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. Accompanied with a short cape to wipe away blood. Allows one to stalk beasts unannounced by cover of night. Kind of creepy. That's a really creepy way of putting it. I just don't know, like, do we want to put it on? You know? You know what? I see Shelly as an opportunist. She would wear whatever is given to her to get the job done. God, don't we look cool, though. I like Yharnam Hunter garb. I actually do want to buy it if we can afford the souls. Oh yeah, the Stinky Cape one for now. Yeah, this one's Stinky Cape. But the hat, though. We gotta show off this hair. It's a little bit more, like, periwinkle than I expected, but... I gotta stop locking on. I think that's all the items in here. Just some extra rats without anything there. Or they're going well. So far, it looks like most other runs that I've done, to be honest. Black looks better. It seems more securely closed. Yeah, definitely. I just don't like this cape because it just, like, you know, it ruins the best part of the drip. What is this, anyway? Like, is this a sewer? This is a sewer, right? God, this place has so many sewers. Yharnam's a bit of a stinky place. Oh, did I get this? I didn't! Bloodstone shard, need that. Let's go. Name is not Joan of Arc, sadly. I love Joan of Arc too, but like, come on, Mary Shelley? When we're talking about lore, the literal, like, queen and creator of gothic horror? Ugh! actual gothic queen herself?
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well,
Oh my god.
stuck outside on a night of the hunt.
Everyone's so rude.
Poor, poor thing.
Yeah, I honestly can't believe it either. 19 years old writing an actual classic that effectively started the genre. Yeah, pretty impressive. God, crazy.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well,
I just really wanted to hear a mean old lady go at me again, I guess. Alright, let's open up these shortcuts before we decease. Damn, raspberry noise. That was a really good, like, straight up. I just imagine like a hunched over old lady going like, ha! With no teeth. Definitely no teeth. In Yharnam, nobody has teeth. Nobody has eyes, nobody has teeth. That's it. That's the real lore. Alright. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward as old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. Wait. What did you just say?
This is a damn curse. We'll know it's a fault. We know precisely who it is. This stench. We'll know it's a fault. Smells like you, stranger. Please, God, help me. I must live. Oh, this curse.
Oh my god, I actually never realized how much these guys talk, and that's creepy. Are you hearing that? They're like, this stench smells like you, stranger. The constant chatter is like... Smells like you, stranger? How do you know what I smell like if I'm a stranger? That's so creepy. Oh my god, no wonder this... Oh my god, the atmosphere is so well done. Okay, so the note in Japanese is, on the night of the beast hunt, the great bridge to the Cathedral Ward was blocked off. The healing church intends to abandon us, just like the night of the moon when old Yharnam was abandoned in flames. Okay, so it's basically... I think the implication is similar, but this implies that it's happening to old Yharnam, but yeah, no, that's really nice. Thanks for that, Protagonino. Appreciate that. I turned up the voice volume quite a bit, so that's helping pick the stuff up, but that really adds to the horror and loneliness of this game. Literally everyone you talk to is super rude. English and Japanese lore are so damn different sometimes. Speed of translation. And like the core of it is the same. It's just, you know. Oops. Okay, really good parries. Okay, listen. I need you to... Okay. Hang on. One moment, please. I need to fight them. It's the rule. You smell like moon, moon-scented hunter? See, that's what But I heard it smells like you, stranger. So I'm just wondering if we're hearing different things. Oh my god, dude. I'm done. I'm freaking deceased. Translation's a huge deal, though. Like, I know we talk about it a lot, but I keep on encountering more and more examples of translation, like tiny things that make a big difference in the end. Oh my god, dude, these things are kicking my ass. Oh, not yet, no. Oh my god. Like, I can't think of any examples for this game because I don't read Japanese. But every game that I played, like, okay, there's this one moment. And unfortunately it involves a swear, but it's all I got. I'm sorry. In the Black Widow movie where there's a scene between Yelena and Natasha where they're like escaping, and there's like a Yelena grabs the keys to her motorcycle and she's like, no, where's the key? And then Natasha reveals that she pickpocketed off Yelena and just starts the motorbike, and Yelena goes suchka, and it's translated as bitch. Suchka doesn't quite mean bitch, but there isn't a better way to say it without making it a really lengthy thing. Suchka means like... It's almost like a pet name version. It kind of means like little bitch. In a way, but it's not quite like in English you'd say, you little bitch. It's different. It's a little bit more almost affectionate, I guess. It's still bitch, but all that context is completely gone, and I'm talking about one word. Languages you speak. I speak Polish and English, so Russian obviously is a little different. So I might not be getting all the context, but insult but a friendly insult. A little softer than just straight up saying bitch. So translation is an art form, but there will always be context that's missing. And I'm giving that example just to kind of show that you can't put that in a subtitle, because what are you going to put? Little bitch, but also affectionate, not as mean. You know, you can't fit that in, so you just do the best that you can. Yeah. So they're translating the general idea, not a direct translation. Direct translation is really messy a lot of the time. The meaning of the line with how they say it? Kind of, but I don't know. There's always going to be context missing. Always. It doesn't matter. In The Witcher, same thing. I played it in Polish with English subtitles, and there's this moment where Yennefer and Ciri are reunited. And Yennefer, in the English translation, she just goes, Ciri! And runs toward her and gives her a hug. But in Polish, she says, Ciri, córeczka! And oh my god, my heart just shattered because it was so cute. Córeczka basically means my little girl. So she literally called herself a daughter. Like, that's her daughter. Sorry, old lady. Sorry to interrupt. What do you want?
Do you know of any safe places?
I know nothing. Little bitch, affectionate. Yeah.
Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once had got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be?
I know nothing.
Are you going to tell me you're not?
No.
Good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That little good you outsiders do.
I do love this lady, though.
Go on. Admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Well, go and stop it. I know all your tricks.
Okay, very rude woman.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider?
I love you, Eileen.
What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
I love her voice.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Finally, someone who's kind of been nice to us. So if you really wanted early Blade of Mercy, you cheese her here, then scrape together 40k echoes? No! That's horrible!
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt. What are you... Enough... A hunter must hunt.
The famous line. I love it. Alternate end to the quest? Wait, what's the alternate end? I actually don't know that. I always either mess up her quest line so I lose it, or I kill Buddy Crow. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm doing lore. No, chat, I'm being satanic right now. But how do you get that ending? I actually completely forgot that you can fight her in the thing. How do you do that? I love Eileen as well, because she's just... the moment you talk to her, she's self-assured. She seems to know what's going on. She's encouraging, but in a tough love way. Kill Henrik and have her live. Help Henrik, don't talk to her later. Oh, cool. I kind of want to do that sometime. I completely forgot. How do I want to play this? Oh, well... How am I alive? God damn, this game is forgiving as hell. Oh my god. I thought I was done. I thought I was over. A hunter must gravity death. Am I right? Alright, let's use this madman's knowledge now before I forget. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to come down here 3 times because I didn't get the drops there, so yikers. Hello? Where did this guy go? Ooh. I don't know where that gunny boy went. I'm not gonna lie, I normally know about alternate quest endings, but I think the idea of fighting Eileen and killing her, like, depresses me. So I never did that. Hi, why are you here? Okay, a little weird, a little weird. Oh, I kind of aggroed you, didn't mean to. I know it isn't really that hard to find, but I was so proud when I first found Eileen. Because I was like, those barrels look suspicious. I'm gonna roll through them. Does he give you a pebble if you hit him? Wait, who? Kill a chapel dweller? There is lore if you kill a chapel dweller, but I'm gonna wait for that. Legend of Zelda senses were tingling. True, although I've never really played Zelda. I don't know, I just know, I was familiar enough with From games conceptually how they like hide stuff and they're kind of sneaky, and I was like, this would be a good place to hide stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I found a secret path and there's a lady here, and I was like so excited. And like, she's not that well hidden, they want you to find her, but I don't know, I was really happy about it. Oh my god. Wait, does the chapel dweller give you a pebble? See, that's the thing. I'm really trying to do a thorough run, but we're always gonna miss stuff. There's always more to learn in these games. It's part of the reason I love them so much. Alright, let's read a few of these items we've gotten. Bold Hunter's Mark. Dangling upside-down rune, etched in the mind of a hunter. The image upon this parchment allows one to envision the rune with clarity. Allows a hunter to awaken again without losing blood echoes, a trick that seems nearly too good to be true. I like it because you basically put it on your face like this, and then wake up. Like, why? Yeah, I know the Chapel Dweller drops a rune, but there's also other quest lines. Lore is not often found by killing people the moment you meet them. Throwing knife with a finely serrated blade, one of the old hunter Henrik's favorite weapons. Does not cause a great deal of damage to beasts, but with deft use can distract attackers and keep them at bay. Pungent blood cocktail. Mature blood cocktail that releases a pungent odor when thrown that attracts bloodthirsty beasts. A precious tool in sadly short supply. In Yharnam, they produce more blood than alcohol, as the former is more intoxicating. Basically, they get drunk off blood, not alcohol. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. What a place. Dancer and DS3 that way? Yeah, but if you kill them first, you don't get dialogue, you don't get, you know, questline progression, you don't get gestures. Like, we're not going to kill people when we meet them. It's a bad idea. I know when to start killing people. Trust me, I know when to start killing people. That's one of the lore obstacles. Is we need to do multiple playthroughs if we want to get everything. So get that music box. Lore hunting going? It's going really well. We've already come up with 2 new lore theories, Phoenix. How's it going? Good to see you. I've decided that the messengers are white blood cells. And I'm only 40% kidding about it. I'm 40% serious. Yeah. I don't know, it's gonna be really good. I'm so excited. It's just I'm also doing like the most thorough run I've ever done in my life, right? So, oops, I didn't get the repost. Excuse me. Oh, don't smack me. I wanted to scratch my face, so. Ah! Okay, listen. You're embarrassing me in front of chat. Go to sleep. I haven't talked to these guys in so long either.
Outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Hi, sorry, I wasn't listening. Wretched outsider.
Trying to
Fool me to open this door.
Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Heavens, the depths of depravity. Some kind of degenerates knocking on my door. Unbelievable. Maybe like Wax. The other day played Bloodborne 2. No, yeah, I like it, but it's I don't know. Because I was thinking of naming her Celine, so I was like, yo, you know, I was like, the cogs, the wheels. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, sweet girl.
Are you a hunter? Please will you look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
So we're definitely going to progress her questline, if you know what I mean.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Yeah, white ribbon height. We are bad people, though. I wish the red ribbon didn't look so bad. I'm sorry. It's rude.
One of Daddy's favorite songs.
And stepmom Ebrightus' favorite songs.
He remembers. Mom's so silly running off without it.
Yeah.
My mum wears a red. It's so big. Oh, and if you please.
Okay. Doesn't she say something about I love you as much as Granddad or whatever? Stepmommy Ebrightus loves this song. Okay, have I explored everywhere? I think... No, the sewer. Da. You blame though? She's hella cute. I looked deep into her beautiful eyes. And I understand why any man would want Ebrightus, yeah. Really had a chance to examine her. All 16 of them? Yeah, that's a sexy number. It's like 69, but with less nines and a 1 instead, you know? It's hot. Hot, sexy number of eyes. Hi! Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to... Thank you. Excuse me? Oh, well, this is awkward. Excuse me. Pardon me while I, lock onto the correct boy so I can shoot him. Sorry for the gun kill. Ow! I'm not gonna kill these guys because they're stinky. Oh wait, don't we want to use the spear? For what? Why do we want to use the spear over the cleaver? Is there a reason? Thrust? Because of thrust? Henrik is likely her grandfather. It's not confirmed, but it's kind of implied for sure. They definitely have a connection. Looks cooler? You're not wrong. Actually, hang on. Yeah, pretty much even stats. Spear's been the cleaver, thrust and moveset. I'm kind of sold because of the thrust alone. Chat about to act up if we talk about thrust too much though, so gotta be careful. Is her mom dead? Oh, yeah, definitely. You want to see her? Oh, sorry, you turned around faster than I expected, Miss Piggy. Excuse me. Can you show me that ass? Or like, what's up? You know, I gotta ask. This is a serious lore question that I have that I need chat to answer for me. Why... Why is there, like, you know, crows, dogs? I understand those animals being in a town. And then there's just pig. Like, what the hell is a pig doing in a town? Get out of here. Go back to the farmlands. Gotta have some kind of source of bait. I love this guy. And no matter how many times I see it. Sorry for the gun kill. Okay, now be sneaky. R2 into charge R2. Wait, what? Hang on, let me try that in a bit. I have to focus here because these guys will very easily eviscerate my whole existence. It's an actual story around this game because usually all challenge runs. True, because you... Yeah, that's true, that's true. Because you came in when I was playing Sekiro. So the little girl tells us to go find her mother and the music box, and with the music box, and basically says, my dad will forget us, but we play the music and he remembers. So it's pretty clear to those of us who are, you know, in the know, that he's starting to become a little bit of a beastarino. And that ain't looking so good for his family. And if the music box helps him remember, and his wife went looking for him without the music box, there's already a really heavy implication that she ain't coming home. Gascoigne's a unique beast model, isn't he? Now that I think about it, I've never really like thought about it. He looks a bit like an abhorrent beast without the electricity. You're in the know, right? Ah. Wink. We're gonna keep one madman's knowledge at all times in our inventory, but other than that, we're gonna use all insight that we get. I'm gonna really struggle with my too good to use syndrome, but we want to have as much insight as possible, as fast as possible, because that's Shelly. All right, let's read some lore. All right, madman's knowledge. This, oh my god. So I picked up this one, my first playthrough, when, by the crows, by the music box, that area. And I picked this up and I read it, and I remember thinking, well, I'll open it. Eldritch, what did it say? Eldritch Wisdom. I was like, Eldritch Wisdom? Lovecraft? Is there more going on here than wolves? And I like, from that early, I had an idea. That's how well done this game is. I love it. All right, madman's knowledge. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. So, skull, super cool. First of all, we see like the cosmos emerging from the skull, and there's the shape of a slug, which is, you know, like hint hint. But the being itself has sharp teeth, 4 sharpened teethers. I'm telling you, there's actual lore to be acquired from even the pictures. I like the pebble is sick. Yeah, the pebble is straight up an eyeball, and I love how it says small pebbles found throughout Yharnam. Like, it's so simple. But then it's like, it's because people's eyeballs kept falling out. Oh, it tickles me. Oh, right. Saw Hunter badge. Badge crafted long ago at the workshop. Attests to one's prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes this meaningless badge except the messengers in the bath who understand its profundity. Certain things can only be entrusted with a hunter in possession of this badge, or so they believe. What are the messengers, the fucking fun police, or what? Saw a spear, one of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used by those who dedicate themselves to the hunt. This saw, effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a medium-range spear. The saw, with its set of bloodletting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt, and only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transformed the beast. Hot. Okay,